Mic check. Mic check. It's Finesse God Games, and we're back with another video. Now, today I want to talk about the newest, hottest, and most detailed game in the market right now. Yes, we're talking about NCAA College Football 25. You see the title, but before we hop in this discussion of 5 things that's missing from the game, I'd like to remind everyone, leave your like at the door and say what's up to us in the chat. And also, one time for your mind, subscribe today to officially join the Finesse family here on YouTube. We'd love to have you here. Now, folks, enough playing around. Let's bust this hoe open. Five things that are missing from NCAA College Football 25. Now, the first thing missing in the game is in the mode Road to Glory, you can see there is no option to play as an offensive or defensive lineman. Now, some may not care, but as a football player who's played O-line and D-line since he was 12, this is something I noticed instantly. Now, I hope this is something they add later on, but this is a game that had just over a decade to develop. My point in saying that is they definitely had time to consider lineman superstars like Mason Graham of Michigan, Tyleik Williams of Ohio State, or even Will Campbell, left tackle of LSU. In my opinion, playing as a lineman in Road to Glory would have been so much fun. But as I said earlier, who knows? Maybe this could be something they add later down the line. Until then, sadly, there will be no glory for linemen. Also, on that note, safeties and special team positions will not make an appearance either. It's time for number 2. Road to Glory mode will not be online. Now, chat and everyone else listening, in Road to Glory, imagine being able to play corner while your friend is wide receiver, or you're a QB and your homie is a linebacker. This would have added a completely new dimension of fun and competitiveness in College Football 25. If Road to Glory was online, we would be able to compete for higher rankings in our conference with our friends and eventually play against them, if not on the same team. This concept would not only make CFB 25 Road to Glory unique, but shine for its commitment to the realism of the game, because fact of the matter is some athletes do compete against friends that play for other teams, and it's always a battle to see who will have the bigger impact on the field to help their team win. Unfortunately, due to Road to Glory not being online, this is a battle we will have to miss out on. Next is number 3. NCAA College Football 25 will not be released on PC. Although Madden 23 and 24 are available on Steam, it's been almost a week since the release of CFB 25, and there are currently no options to purchase the game on PC because sadly, the developers have no intention of releasing the game to those who play on PC. It seems College Football 25 is a console exclusive only, being released on PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, the newest consoles from Sony and Microsoft. I'm so sorry, Xbox One and PS4. Y'all gets no love this time around. We don't have a reason yet on why this is. Hold on. Watch this play. Y'all saw that? I'm gonna bring it back. Now, I said this game is glitchy and some people got confused, but this is what I mean. Why did my fullback not block? There was no reason for him to run around and do a complete 180. This is what I mean. I play on Heisman, the highest difficulty. So if you're going to play on Heisman, just understand you're going to run into a lot of glitchy moments. But back to the list. But I believe this was a missed opportunity not expanding the game to PC players, not only for an increase of profit, but for exposure of the game and the college athletes. However, this game is still new, so we can hope things change later in the future. And who doesn't like mods in their games, bruh? Next up is number 4. There are no HBCUs in NCAA College Football 25. Yes, you heard me correct, everyone. As disappointing as it was to search the roster and see no HBCUs, it's the sad truth. Now, I may be wrong, but I believe there is a reason for this. Since HBCUs are placed in the Football Championship Subdivision, the FCS, and the 134 schools that made an appearance in the game are in the Football Bowl Subdivision, the FBS. FBS. I believe this difference in division may be the cause of the missing HBCUs in the game. Now, don't get it twisted. Both teams in the FBS and the FCS are D1 and compete at a high level. It's just widely known that the FBS has more unique advantages like higher quality training facilities and more access to funding, which increases the number of scholarships they can give away to athletes, obtaining more players than an average FCS. With that being said, it's not uncommon for an FCS to lay the smackdown on an FBS, even with all the disadvantages against them. Most recently, September 16, 2023, Stanford, an FBS school with all the advantages listed and more, lost to the underdog college Sacramento State, an FCS school, 30-23. As I said before, it's not outlandish or rare for an FCS college to upset the FBS college. For this fact alone, there should be at least a few HBCUs in the game because there are over 22 HBCUs that are D1. So the fact that there are none in the game was honestly a drop pass in the open field. I'm talking game on the line, final moments in the fourth quarter, wide open drop pass for the touchdown. I haven't seen a decision this bad since Russell Wilson on the goal line in Super Bowl 49. With over a decade of development, no excuses. And for all the slow bus ADHD kids whose mom was drinking heavier on the meth pipe while she was pregnant with you, and your argument is if they had HBCUs, they have to add other schools. Please use your small brain to understand one thing. There's already 134 schools in the game that aren't HBCUs. So we're focused on the D1 HBCUs, not the other colleges. We must stay focused. Now, as I said earlier, this game is still new, so there's still hope for it to be added in the future. If not, while I was making this video, they released a team builder mode where you can create your own team, uniform, and logos. I think that's a very unique addition to the game, which I'm personally interested in. I think it's going to be a great mode. On to the last thing missing from NCAA CFB 25. But first, if you're enjoying the content, leave your like down below and say what's up to us in the comments section. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching the video, and hopefully you consider joining our Finesse family by subscribing. The fifth and final thing missing from NCAA College Football 25 is there will be no return of the iconic mascot mode. I remember playing this mode with my siblings and it was extremely fun. So much fun. I was hoping it would make an appearance, but unfortunately not. We don't know why exactly this is the case, but this was another drop pass in my opinion. The mascot mode wasn't the most important mode in NCAA 14, but it definitely was a staple in the game. A huge part of the NCAA fan base remembers their mascots. Now, who else would want to see the mascot mode make a comeback in CFB 25? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully, this is something that can be added later in the game because those who were there for NCAA 14 would have appreciated the nostalgia that the mode brings with it. Playing with the mascots at 99 overall and CFB 25 would have been a sight to see. Everyone cross your fingers and hope the developers reconsider. And that's all 5 things missing from NCAA College Football 25. If you learned something new, make sure you leave your like at the door and you say what's up to us in the comments. We have a lot more content on the way, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out and you officially join the Finesse family here on YouTube. I'll let y'all finish watching me play my very first game in CFB, but you already know I got work to do. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you from across the world for watching the video, and as always, my brothers and sisters, until next time.
It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11
defense. The play action fake. And this sophomore kicker in a huge spot. No good. There's a flag. Looking for a man. It's Duffy. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He'll go out of bounds. He wants to pass it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Complete. Now they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle.
Not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's brought down in this deep. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown!
Football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he reels it in for a touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find it as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one?
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? He's out of
They
bounds.
stamp this game.
Looking to throw, it's Orgy. Looking to buy time. He's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out.
Feel of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field.
But nah, I just cannot leave her. Cold off from the freezer. Rolling in 2-seater. I make y'all believers when I'm pulling up so clean. You ain't broke me neither. Folger for my sleepers.